Well, YouTube, it looks like Call of Duty is in a spot of trouble. Now, we all know that Season 3 has been delayed by like a week and a half to 2 weeks, and I really hope that they take those time just to put a bit of extra sheen on things and to make it actually a really good season. Because Season 2 has been abysmal. It has been one of the worst seasons in Call of Duty history in my eyes, and the only good thing that they've done is that they brought back the PPSH. That is the only good thing. But, as you can see by here now, Warzone is reportedly in danger of being shut down as Season 3 gets delayed. Now with this, it's not going to be delayed this year or postponed or whatever, but it's regarding next year. And it actually comes from Ghost of Hope, who've actually put out a tweet with details regarding Modern Warfare 4 next year, which is being done by Infinity Ward. And what they got by here is no old gen support. To be honest with you, they should have stopped doing old gen support probably about a year, maybe 2 years ago. Because the PS5 and all the other ones, the newer consoles, or current gen as they're calling it, they all came out in like 2020. It's been 5 years. You know, they should have stopped doing it for them back then. But then you got the engine is being overhauled to address Modern Warfare 2 problems like visual clutter, etc. Now, before we go back into the traditional UI, this one by here is like, so you're not going to take the system that Treyarch have developed for Black Ops 6 and whichever one they're coming out with this year, Black Ops 2.5 or something. And it's like, so you really should be building on the engine that you've already got, not overhauling to address problems. And with that, that is one of the issues that Call of Duty has. Nothing looks similar. That is the problem. When you look at Fortnite, when you look at PUBG, when you look at Apex Legends and all these other ones, no matter how many years into the cycle of whatever they are, they all work on the same system and the same map. That's why those games are able to thrive and just continue on. Call of Duty seems to be like, oh, Infinity Ward, you do a new system. Treyarch, you do a new system. Sledgehammer, we want you to do a new system for 3 years' time. It shouldn't be like that. But Activision seems to just want to waste money and literally put money on things that they do not need. Like an extra $15 or $20 on an extra season pass on top of the 2 you already got to buy. It's absolutely ridiculous. But again, no, Activision just want to do bundles, you know. Like if you want to get all the Ninja Turtles and you want to get Splinter and everything else, it costs you like extra $95 to $100. You're literally buying the game again. That's what that one is there. And then with Squid Game, look at those ones. It's all Activision seem to do though now is as long as the store and the bundles keep coming through, they're happy just to let the game die. Now they've got a traditional user face like the older games. More traditional than Black Ops 6, which I am all for. I'm really happy about that. But then it's being developed on dev kits for the next Xbox, which that kind of makes sense, obviously, because Microsoft do now own Call of Duty. So they are going to be developing it on those dev kits. And the other part by there, which we got to see more, is no Warzone 3 if Verdansk fails to retain current returning players. Obviously, Call of Duty Warzone it's come down quite a bit. And as you can see by here, it does say that the original map for Warzone was reportedly a last-ditch effort by Activision to attract players. Similar to what Fortnite has been doing with its OG seasons. Verdansk return is part of the launch of Season 3, which was previously due to arrive around March the 20th. However, they recently delayed the launch by 2 weeks, so they got an extra 14 days on top just to see, ooh, we need to get something better, we need to do this. Season 3, I really do think is going to be the make or break for Black Ops 6. It really is. And then you go down for it by here where they're saying that Season 3 obviously is going to be the big moment, but it is not going to be a big moment. The only big moment is Verdansk. That is it. If they don't come out with something absolutely incredible, like game modes or whatever, Warzone is going to go. But it's interesting to see because they do actually acknowledge here, which Warzone, it used to be the juggernaut. It used to be the one that everyone wanted to try and beat. But people need to remember, when Verdansk and when Warzone first came out, the world was in lockdown. You know, no one went out. Everyone was just playing video games, having fun, gaining weight, which we all did, and just play battle royale games. That's what everyone did. And seeing that it is now the 5th anniversary on March the 10th of it, I just can't see this doing anything substantial for Call of Duty. I really can't. It's not going to go well. I really don't see that Verdansk is going to save people. You've got people like Tim the Tatman and a few other streamers who are going to be coming back to Call of Duty. You know, a lot of them now, they don't even stream COD. They're streaming Fortnite or Marvel Rivals, which is the big one at the moment, which is actually kind of surprising, because I never thought I would see a free Marvel game beat out Call of Duty. Call of Duty has been the definitive first-person shooter for what? The last decade and a half? Nearly 2 decades? It's absolutely insane. But as you can see by here though, Activision is planning to celebrate the 5th year of Warzone. They need to do something, otherwise they're going to lose everything. I can see that Black Ops 6, if Season 3 doesn't do anything, it's just going to go down even worse as one of the worst CODs in history. Even though their single player is absolutely tremendous, their multiplayer is actually really good as well. But you don't see people streaming multiplayer or the story mode. All people seem to stream for Call of Duty now is either zombies or Warzone, Battle Royale. And it's not going to work. It's sad, to be honest with you, it really is. Especially when it's a game that I've grown up with and many other people have grown up playing. And it's just going downhill because all Activision care about is money. That is literally it. But that's what we got, guys. Let us know down below what you think of all of this. Do you think Call of Duty will stop doing Battle Royale next year? Because Verdansk is not going to save it. I really don't think it is. But let us know down below, folks. If you are new to the channel, like and subscribe, and I will see you soon.